Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of StarCraft II Study. My name is Lowko and today we are going to take a look at TSL.Hyun's 9 pool in Zerg vs Zerg. Hyun has actually been using this strategy in a lot of his Zerg vs Zerg. I've been watching many replays of this guy and it turns out he basically does it in about half of his Zerg vs Zerg. So I wanted to figure out what's so good about this. In this video we will take a look at mostly his Zerg vs Zerg opener, which involves a 9 pool. His opponent for this game will be his teammate TSL Revival, which is also a very high level Zerg player. So I started playing quite a bunch once again myself, and I actually noticed I've been having a bunch of trouble with Zerg vs Zerg especially. So what I've been doing mostly is actually going for hatchery first, but then I died to like early pools and whatnot. But this strategy that TSL.Hyun does, or his build order rather, actually seems fairly good in pretty much every circumstance, because it actually shapes up for quite a nice macro game, as well as having some early queens out, which can make up for the deficit that you have early on. However, it can also just flat out kill your opponent if he doesn't do it properly or if he doesn't defend properly. So what he's going to do is actually start off with a 9 pool right here. He's actually at 160 minerals right now. Going to save up until 200 and start a spawning pool at 9 supply. There we go. And right now he's actually going to make a bunch more drones. Now, normally you would actually just stop making quite early with the droning, because you don't really want to be delaying your Zerglings at all, but he actually is going to delay the Zerglings just a little tiny bit when the Overlord finishes, and that way he will actually have a little bit of a stronger economy early on, which helps him to actually micro out of it. So here we go, he's actually using an extractor trick to get at 11 supply, and let's actually talk about that really quickly. If you don't know how it works, what you basically do is you go up until 10 supply. Right now he's at 10 out of 10 supply. However, he has a larva ready to become a drone, and he also has almost the amount of minerals that he needs to create a drone. So what he's going to do is actually make an extractor with one of his drones. Oh, come on. There we go. And that makes him at 9 out of 10 supply. What he then does is actually create a drone right here, and then he will actually cancel the extractor, which will put him at 11 out of 10 supply. So there we go, extractor being cancelled, drone being made, and there we go. At 11 out of 10 supply, he's going to follow up the 9 pool at 11 supply with a Overlord. The Overlord will actually go down at 11 supply. There we go, the Overlord is going down. And what he will do next is actually save up a little bit until his spawning pool is finished, and he will make a bunch of Zerglings right away. This strategy will actually instantly put you at 3 drones as soon as the spawning pool or the Overlord is finished, and he can start 6 drones or 6 Zerglings right away, as well as having a bunch of drones out. And as you can see on the meantime on the other side of the map, his opponent TSL Revival will actually be going for hatchery first. So this will be a pretty nice counter through the strategy that he is doing. He's also actually going to follow it up with 2 more sets of Zerglings. There we go, the 8th Zerglings and the 10th Zergling going down, and he will now actually at 16 supply start a hatchery. So as you can see, even though he's going for a really aggressive opener with a lot of Zerglings only on, he's not gonna go for something like a 6 pool and actually get so many Zerglings up really early on, but he's also going to actually follow it up with an expansion pretty early. So right now, what he's going to do is actually drone up until 17 supply. Let's just ignore the fighting for just a little bit. He's actually going to open up with another drone right now. He actually released the 16th drone, I believe, or the 17th drone to the gas guys right here. And what he will do next is actually make an, oh, there we go. He'll actually make an extractor and start a queen right now, using the same trick once again. So, as you can see, he decided to actually attack the natural right now. He is going to check into the main if there is a spawning pool first. He sees there is a spawning pool first instead of a hatchery into gas into spawning pool, so he is just going to take down the natural right now and move back. Now this will in most occasions actually be completely fine for just winning the game straight out, if you are, let's say, below like top master league, because most players simply will not be able to defend this kind of stuff. However, this game will go on for quite a while longer, so I'm going to include a replay in the section below, so you can check out the game itself if you feel like watching it completely. But yeah, as you can see, he's starting a second queen right now as well. Just going to keep droning up, droning. And he actually managed to get his own expansion up, where his opponent's expansion is still not finished. He's only just now starting out. So I want to thank you all for watching. hopefully you enjoyed this quick little StarCraft II Study episode. I would definitely recommend you give it a try. Once again, the replay of this game will be in the section below, so you can check it out yourself. I want to thank you all for watching. Have an awesome day. Don't forget to hit me a thumbs up, as well as a comment in the section below. And I want to thank you all for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye!